Guys, today we're going to talk about Obsidian book written by Jennifer L. Armentrout, which was released in 2011. It's a first book in Luxon series. Katie Swartz moved to a small town in West Virginia with her mother for a fresh start and her father's death. She meets her new neighbors Dee and David Black. Dee is friendly and instantly wants to be Katie's friend. Begins settling into her new environment. Dee continues trying to bond with her, but Damon strongly disapproves. He keeps warning Dee not to get close to Katie. Despite this, Katie and Dee form a quick connection, and Katie can't understand why Damon acts like he owns Dee, who can't talk to anyone. Katie visits the local grocery store and again runs into Damon. Continues being annoyingly rude. She becomes irritated but also notices something intense about him. Her first days in town feel strange because of how the black siblings behave. Katie starts at a new school and notices that people stare at her whenever she is with Dee or Damon. It seems like the blacks are treated differently by them. Katie wonders why the group of siblings, Damon, Dee, Ash, and Andrew, are so private, mysterious, and hard to approach. While gardening at home, Katie is almost hit by a truck. Damon acts with impossible speed and saves her at the last moment. Katie realizes something is seriously off. No human could move so fast. Damon rushes off her questions and acts cold again, making her even more suspicious. Then Katie spends more time with Dee, enjoying their friendship. However, she noticed something little things. Dee moving unnaturally fast, Damon running too quickly, and people at school behaving strangely around them. And the unusual behavior begins to bother her. Katie goes for a run in the woods to clear her mind and senses that someone is watching her, although she sees nothing. But the experience leaves her uneasy. Damon shows up again, acting protective and aggressive without explanation. Damon and Katie get into another heated argument, and then Katie is tired of his mood swings and demand answers. Damon continues to push her away while also clearly watching out for her. She feels something dangerous and unnatural is happening around the black siblings, but she cannot yet figure out what is. Katie is still annoyed and confused by Damon's hot and cold behavior. At school, she noticed strange tension between Damon and his sister Dee. Katie tries to avoid Damon, but he keeps showing up. During a run in the woods, Katie again feels as if someone is watching her, but she brushes it off. Damon's attitudes remain rude, but there's something protective hiding underneath. Katie hangs out with Dee and begins to enjoy their growing friendship. How she keeps noticing weird things like Dee moving unusually fast. Damon wants Katie again to stay away from them, insisting they are different. Their arguments become intense, and later Katie is left wondering why he acts like he wants her gone, but also keeps saving her. Katie has a frightening encounter while walking alone. She sees a strange man who seems out of place and threatening. Then Damon appears immediately and scares him off. Katie is shaken, but Damon refuses to tell her anything and acts as if she caused trouble. Katie becomes more suspicious that something supernatural is happening, and her frustration with Damon grows. Katie and Dee spend more time together. Dee tries to make Katie feel included, but Katie can't ignore the mysterious surroundings. The siblings. Damon continues to show up unexpectedly, almost as if he's tracking her. Their sharp arguments continue, but Damon is forced to explain the basics that he and Dee are Luxon, being made of pure light, can take any human form. The creature that attacked Katie was an Arab, the enemy. Damon tells Katie that she is marked by his energy because he used his powers to save her. This twist makes the Adam hunter, and Katie is shocked, afraid, and angry. Katie struggles to accept the truth about her neighbors. Damon insists on protecting her until the trace fades. Katie doesn't want to depend on him, and they argue constantly. However, she realizes there's no choice. She is now a target, and she feels trapped between fear and frustration. Katie learns more about Luxon and Adam. She understands that the blacks live under strict rules and are constantly watched by the government day to day. Katie feels guilty because Damon's powers used on her put his whole family in danger. Damon starts training her with basic defense and survival skills. Their tension grows stronger, mix of anger, attraction, and confusion. Then Katie begins her training with Damon so she can react better if the alarm attacks again. Damon teaches her about races, luck and energy, how to stay hidden. Their training sessions are full of arguments, teasing, and tension. Katie starts noticing the softer side of Damon, even when he tries to hide it. Color becomes a mix of fear, danger, and growing attraction. Katie's normal routine is gone. She constantly feels watched. Damon becomes incredibly protective of her. She annoys and comforts her at the same time. School environments gets more stressful. Ash, Lakshan girls, like Damon, become jealous and treats Katie badly. Katie realizes that Lakshan world is full of complications. Okay? Katie tries to keep distant from Damon, but it's impossible because of the danger. And one night, something strange happens. Damon's powers flare when he touches Katie, making their connection even stronger. Katie starts to understand how powerful and overwhelming Lakshan energy is. She's caught between fear and fascination. Then the atom thread grows. Damon becomes increasingly overprotective, frustrated that he cannot control everything. Katie noticed that the DoD, Department of Defense, is watching the blacks more closely. Their tension rises in town. Katie feels guilty. Damon used his powers to save her, which is the reason the DoD is suspicious. She also feels the emotional connection between her and Damon deepening. Then Katie is attacked again by an ant. This time she used some of the techniques Damon taught her and managed to survive until Damon arrives. Their battle is intense, and Damon barely managed to save her. This moment changes Damon's attitude, and he begins to fully respect Katie for her bravery. Katie realizes she's now permanently involved in the Lakshan Aram conflict, whether she likes it or not. After the second alarm attack, Katie is shaken but determined. Damon insists on staying close to her at all times. The tension between them grows stronger. Meanwhile, Katie notices the DoD agents watching the blacks more closely, especially Damon. He becomes worried because too much attention from the DoD can get Lakshan families taken away. Katie learns more about Lakshan rules and how closely they must hide their powers. She understands how dangerous it is when Damon uses his abilities around her. Katie starts feeling guilty. She didn't choose this, but her involvement has put T and Damon in stress. Despite everything, Katie and Damon have moments of softness, chemistry that neither can ignore. Katie tries to return to normal life by focusing on school and friends, but the Atom threat hangs over her. Damon continue her training, pushing her harder, the connection between them stronger and more charged, both emotionally and through the bond created when Damon healed her with his light. Katie starts noticing she can sense Damon's presence even when she can't see him. Theory becomes more suspicious, questioning the blacks about unusual energy readings. Katie realizes if the DOD discovered Damon uses power on her, they might have taken him away and Damon becomes angry and stressed, blaming himself for involving Katie. Katie, however, refuses to let him regret saving her. The relationship grows more intimate but also conflicted. Katie's trace from Damon hasn't faded yet, which means the atom can still track her. Dee tries to lighten the mood, but she's worried too. Meanwhile, Damon is constantly tense, watching over Katie. The feeling of danger is everywhere. The atom begins hunting again, and Katie senses something terrible approaching. The atom finally attacks Katie when she is alone, and then she tries to fight by using the techniques Damon taught her. Though it's terrified, but she doesn't freeze. Katie is much braver now than she was at the beginning of the book, and now she managed to escape long enough for Damon to survive. The final battle begins, and then this fight is intense. Damon and the Atom clash violently, using light and shadow. Katie refuses to run away. She helps by distracting the Atom, leaving Damon an opening during the light. Katie and Damon's energies connect. They are stronger. They're making Demon stronger. Their bond becomes physical and powerful, allowing Demon to release a massive burst of light that weakens the Atom. Working together, Damon and Katie defeat the Atom, and Katie is exhausted and injured. But Damon healed her again and deepening the bond between them even more. This new connection means their energies are now linked in the way that Damon didn't expect. It is stronger than a trace, something unique. Damon tries to act like everything is normal, but the bond between them is too strong to ignore. He teases Katie but also shows genuine care for her. He is relieved that Katie survived, and the Luxon community accepts Katie a little more now. That she's helped defeat an Adam, how the danger from the DOD has increased, then now something unusual happened. Katie and Damon talk about their bond and what it means. Damon admits he truly wants her in his life and wants to explore their relationship. Katie is attracted to him but doesn't want to be just another part of his alien world without understanding everything fully. Then the book ends with the Katie and Damon strongly bonded emotionally and energetically. Then DOD watching them very closely and the Lux Adam conflict war from over. Katie realizing her life has changed forever and then she can't go back to normal. It sets the stage for the book 2, Onyx.